Hello guys, it's JJ from Captain Korea, and today we'll be reacting to more newer K-pop. The previous video we focused on girl groups, and I really do appreciate the comments, the insight that you provide me in regards to Hearts to Hearts, as well as Racine, as well as Kiki was very informative, so I want to say thank you for that. But today we're going to check out some boy groups, and we're going to specifically check out BTS, Stray Kids, as well as Cortis. Before I do get into that, I do want to preface there will be more reactions to girl groups as well as boy groups. So if you have any suggestions, please do comment down below. Now, to give just a small background before I start the video, I gave a longer one in the previous video. I grew up around second generation K-pop. Big fans of Big Bang, Super Junior, Kara, 소녀시대, Girls' Generation, Sister, M Black, VIX, and the list goes on and on and on. So Tiara, and so that is what I grew up with. I haven't been keeping up with a lot of K-pop these days, and so it's just me personally. I haven't been into the more recent releases or kind of sounds coming out of K-pop, and so I've been listening to more just P-pop as well as some pop music as well as hip-hop. And so that's just kind of where I've been in terms of just listening to music in general, but excited to check out some other songs from K-pop groups these days. Now obviously when it comes to BTS, my brother and I grew up watching BTS growing up, and so I'm very familiar with BTS. If I'm being completely honest, huge fans of their old songs and their catalog. I would say the first time I started hearing or listening to BTS was during the Danger era, because that was a similar time when they were competing with Winner at that time. And I remember just getting a glimpse of their song and being like, wow, this song's really good. My friends introduced me to War of Hormones, and then I Need You and Run during that era. Those two songs were one of my most favorite songs at that time being played, along with Big Bang, Loser. It was around similar time, similar era, and so I really enjoyed that era of music as well. I really listened to BTS heavy during that time period, but ever since they've expanded globally, they're super duper popular and have created so many more pathways for other K-pop artists, as well as expanded the sound of K-pop globally. They've done an absolutely amazing job at that, and something a lot of Koreans are very proud of. Just for me personally though, I haven't been listening to their music, and so yeah, same thing with Stray Kids, in the sense that I stopped listening. I think the last song I checked out from them was what song was it? I think it was, I heard randomly S-Class once, but everything before that I didn't hear everything. I just remember God's Menu and enjoying Elevator as well as My Pace. And so that's practically all I remember much of when it comes to Stray Kids. Cortis, I have heard some of their songs. I've heard Go, Fashion, as well as Red Red, and so I have my thoughts and opinions of that. But I will say that everyone here is super talented, super hardworking, and so very excited to check out their songs. Now I will say, I'm going to be completely transparent. If I don't enjoy a song, I will say I don't enjoy it, but I just don't want that to take away from the fact that at the end of the day, whether or not I enjoy a song or not, it goes without saying that all these groups here are super hardworking, super talented, and they deserve to be where they're at, because it's a combination of talent, hard work, perseverance, and so they deserve to be where they're at. But if I don't enjoy a song particularly, or it doesn't particularly match my style of music, I will be transparent. And so yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on certain songs as well from the groups that we're checking out today. But we're going to start off with, who do we have today? We're going to start off with BTS Hooligan. All right, so I have heard Swim. I think Swim is okay. I think parts of the song are catchy, but I actually haven't checked out the rest of the album. So if you would like a separate reaction, maybe to just the album, please do comment down below. But we are going to check Hooligan, and excited to go straight into this. Familiar with the members, familiar with the company, so let's go straight into this. All right, we got Hooligan up in here. 3, 2, 1, go. Classic. I remember the big hits intros back in the day. It's been a while. Jin. Oh, my bias was Jin. Growing up in BTS during the times when I used to listen to them a lot. Mr. Worldwide. Are my speakers off? J-Hope.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again. Hooligan. Watch this beat go, we hooligan.
Obviously, Jungkook's vocals always slaps.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. Man, I'm about to fuse. 동제보는 머리춤. 뛰어 미친 놈이들. Me everywhere, Ursu. Somebody move. 다들 모여 하나 둘. I can never ever choose. Every one of you amuse. Crowd looking like a campus. Beat drop, scream dancing.
Wow, that's actually a very sorry, I'm gonna turn off the fan here. See, I was very surprised at how long J-Hope's verse was over there. It was a really long verse, and actually thought like I enjoyed the different type of flows that J-Hope had. In terms of the instrumental, I still need to hear the whole song. I think it's interesting having that kind of classical ballad like da-da-da-da-da string element to it, followed with some of more, you know, hip hop elements to it with the percussion and stuff going on. So I found that interesting. Jungkook's vocals are always going to be super powerful, super nice. But I already knew that about BTS. You know, they always have nice vocals and rap. So I do want to see where this song goes. But yeah, I was very surprised by how long J-Hope's like rap verse was. They gave him a nice amount of bars where he can explore different types of flows as well as styles of rap. And then I thought the way he conducted himself and the facial expressions were it really stood out. Oh, they switched up the instrumentals a bit here. Stage set is cool. Watch this beat go with Hooligan. I got V's classic.
Hooligan. Watch this beat go with Hooligan.
Sugar.
Hooligan like hooligan. Daddy push like hooligan. 시간 됐으니 좀 비켜 좀 막걸리.
Interesting. Their fashion really reminds me of the earlier days. Like I'm thinking like very aesthetics. The pause is really interesting actually.
Watch this beat going hooligan. We pop out, we acting a hooligan. Hooligan. Watch this beat going hooligan. Yeah, we the mess gonna get a bigger mob.
The 808s, very cool stage design.
You gon' hear this one playing round the clock, yeah. Round the clock.
Jimin. I really like this part of the song before it drops, like da 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 da, like that part. I think it's really nice actually. But I'll speak up about my thoughts on the chorus and stuff after. But I think the look of the music video is actually really cool. I really like their fashion actually, and I think it really matches the song well. But I think my favorite part is where the vocals come in, and I'm enjoying so far how whenever the chorus comes, we hooligans, we've had different rap members do the chorus so far. So we had J-Hope, RM, and Suga do it so far. So I do enjoy that aspect. It does switch it up a bit.
Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan. Why this bass
Yes, Jin.
is so rude? Drop it low and then drop this cruise. Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan.
Interesting. Oh. Is there any more that I'm missing? Okay, so that's end credits. Interesting. Alright, so that was Hooligan by BTS. Just my initial reactions to the song. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily obsessed with the song or that it was super catchy for me off the get-go, but I think there were really cool elements to the song. I really liked the vocal parts before the drop. I thought that was really, really nice. I like how they had these kind of effects going on in the song where it kind of felt like almost glitchy in a sense, where there were these pauses in between. I thought that was a really cool effect. And I really enjoyed how the rappers all had a part in the chorus. So it wasn't one person always doing the chorus. They had different rappers in the group doing the chorus, and so that creates some interesting twists to it. So I think that's really, really nice. I also really enjoyed the music video and the choreography in the sense that it really created that kind of like very hip-hop, very kind of hooligan-like kind of feel to it. And I think a standout for me was definitely J-Hope's rap at the beginning. He got a lot of lines actually. I was really surprised at how much time he got to explore different types of flows, different types of rhyme schemes, and I thought that was really interesting, and I thought that was definitely a highlight for sure. I think I need to get more used to like the ha 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 part, personally, and yeah, I think it was a decent song, just not personally something I would listen to often. I think I would hear this song more if I was in, like, you know, if I was in the gym and needed some motivation or something to like really get me hyped. But I don't necessarily think this is a bad song at all. I just don't think it's something I'd listen to often. Maybe that changes with more listens. I've had songs where I didn't think it was like the most you know, my favorite song at the beginning, but the more listens I have to it, I do get addicted to it eventually. But I will say though, like, it goes without saying, they're super duper talented. Very curious to see who played a role in production here, because growing up I always knew that RM Suga and a few of the members had a big role in the production and composition of the song. So if you do know, please do comment down below. But yeah, that was Hooligan by BTS. If you have any suggestions of what to check next out for BTS, please do comment down below. Alright, next up we have This and That by Stray Kids. So this came out around 2 weeks ago. As I mentioned previously, I used to like some of their songs, My Pace, Mirror, Elevator, and the last song, God's Menu was very big. But their style of music necessarily isn't my style. It has nothing to do with the members. It's just the type of choruses that they have in their songs isn't the type of music that I personally listen to often. But I will say I think they're extremely talented. I remember growing up listening to them thinking that their rap line was really, really strong. I remember their rap battles against YG as well, and they're super talented. They're very hands-on and they're very high energy. And so I just want to preface that before I go into this. Haven't checked out Stray Kids songs in years, and so very curious to see how they diversified their catalog, what type of different music that they're doing now. And yeah, so let's go straight into this. If there's anything I should know about This and That as well as the group, please do comment down below. I think Bangchan, from what I remember, yeah. Cappuccino Americano. That was a really cool transition into Han's verse. Actually, I really like that effect. That was interesting. This part here, that was really nice.
어디 찾아먹지 얼씨성대로 모지라고 배기 빼도 유창하게 써놨어 잘 봐도 나왔어 머리가 나왔어 골라서 내가 선택한 대로 flow 해 원래 가고 싶은 대로 I'm running 네가 적었다 Everything I do multiply by two I got this and that this and that You could take a coupe or a truck boom boom I got this and that this and that Cappuccino and Americano I'll take this and that this and that I'm on the show and live the studio I do this and that this and that One
I think they're doing a lot with the instrumentals here, which I actually do like. I like how they have these like these small sound effects that they have going on in the back here. Really just change things up a bit, and they have like these synths coming in that I think are pretty nice. Yeah, I just gotta hear the rest of the song, honestly. See how it goes.
studio I do this and that this and that One hit 더 멈출 수 없는 challenge Hot and cold 뭐든 괜찮아 no panic I ain't getting no pain I show you the rain
I think that was I am from what I remember. Changbin. Oh my god. Yo, I've been out of the game for a while. I did not know that some of the members got these. Changbin is muscular, as well as, I think it was Changbin. Like, they're hitting the gym. Wow. The done. Or that, this and that. I'm feeling this bridge here so far. I wish the bridge was a bit longer personally. I like how the bridge really contrasts to like kind of that very hip hop, very like heavy sound. If that bridge was like double length, I think personally I would have liked that even more, because I don't know, their vocals are really nice with this group, and so when you have an opportunity to hear some of that to contrast this, that's just personally my style. I think I would have liked that, but yeah, the bridge was like it was there. It was nice. Yeah, I wish they like prolonged it here.
Everything I do multiply by two. I got this and that, this and that. We could take a coupe or a truck, vroom vroom. I got this and that, this and that. But you know, in America, I take this and that, this and that. I'm never for sure, they hit the studio. I do this and that, this and that.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. The way they switched it up at the end. Interesting. All right. That was This and That by Stray Kids. I mean, personally for me, with This and That, I think I like the fact that this wasn't one of those like for me personally, the Stray Kids song where they just like shout a word or two and then it just goes to the heavy chorus like instrumental. Like I know that a lot of people do enjoy that style of music. It's just not my personal style, and so I did like the fact that they had verses and like lines going on during the chorus. The This and That part is catchy. It is catchy to me. It just feels a little repetitive for me personally. But I do think the chorus is catchy, and I really thought the bridge was really nice. I just hoped or wished that the bridge was a bit longer, personally. But it's good to see Stray Kids again. Yeah, it's good to see Stray Kids again doing what they're doing. They've grown super popular as well. Choreo, I feel like they did a good job of creating a choreo where it's, you can follow along, and it'd be good for, fans or new listeners when they see this for the first time, dance along with it. But I thought I just personally thought it was a bit repetitive, but in terms of the chorus, like, it was for me a bit repetitive, but I think it was somewhat catchy. I think this is a decent song. I don't think I would listen to this song in my free time personally as well. And the lyrics personally don't resonate with me. But I think they have a lot of catchy elements to it. Alright, last one we have here for today is Azai by Cortis. And as we know, Cortis is also part of Big Hit Entertainment. Huge label. I enjoyed... Which one did I enjoy? I enjoyed Go by Cortis. And I know that some of the members play a big role in the production and the choreography of the group. So if you do know that, please do comment down below. I was okay with Fashion, and then I thought Red, for me personally, I was okay with it as well. Not the biggest fan, but I know it had huge popularity domestically as well as globally. So very happy for them. But my favorite from the songs I've heard so far, those three have to be Go. Alright, let's go straight to Azai or Asaibo. 3, 2, 1, go. That falsetto. Oh. Oh, I like that actually. That was interesting. So I'm trying to I haven't been focusing too much on the music video. I'm trying to read the lyrics, listen to the song, view the music video at the same time. What I'm really enjoying about this video, I know that they're a rookie group. What I enjoy is actually the playfulness of the song. It's like I never thought I'd hear a song about Azai or like an Azai bowl, and yeah, it's interesting. I don't hear stuff like that often. In terms of just, this is really different in the sense that the topic is different. It's just one's love for food, and honestly, I love to eat. And if I were to make a song based on a food that I'm absolutely obsessed with, like, this is like a perfect reflection of something like that. I think that's really playful. And I think because the lyrics are quite playful, fun, and even though the instrumental, it's really nice, catchy, but it doesn't switch up too often, it still doesn't feel repetitive to me in a sense. So I think I'm really enjoying the playfulness of the song, and the music video is creative, very fun as well, goes along with the song. But yeah, I find it really interesting. I think it's really creative. That's the word for me, creative. These different tones in rap as well is really nice to hear. I really like the percussion here. The way it really builds up towards the chorus, the pauses, the sound effects I have with the sirens going along, and with like the boop boop sounds. I'm really enjoying it as well. I really like the different tones in their rap and styles, and just that falsetto really, it really keeps it interesting. It really, for me, it balances the song for me personally. Azai. It sounds like a video game almost, honestly. Oh, they actually have a donkey. North, east, southwest. They really. I mean, they're talking about donkeys line. We got a donkey over here. Is that it? Oh wow. Wow. So that was Azai by Cortis. I really enjoyed that song. That song was very playful, and obviously they're very young members here, and so they're able to channel like an energy that only like rookies or very new K-pop groups can do, but they channeled their energy in a really creative way. The fact that they made a song about Azai is very different, creative, and I found it very fun. I like the lyrics. Like obviously if it's a song about Azai Bowls, it's not going to be something deep in meaning. It's not going to be trying to be something that's super cool or anything along those lines. It's just more of like a passion that they have for something, and something very playful. I feel like the lyrics, I like that because it really plays into that youthfulness, that fun, as well as that creativity. And they're talking about donkeys and stuff like that. No matter what, like give me 100 Azai Bowls, like that's not enough for me, and stuff like that. And so it's something I can relate to when I was younger, and I can eat a lot more food. But it's just really creative, very colorful, and even though the instrumentals didn't change up too much, it didn't feel repetitive or boring for me, and I thought that was really fun. Actually, that was really fun. I think the members have a lot of talent. I know from what I've heard that they play a big role when it comes to composition for their songs, and so I'd love to know if they played a role in producing this song as well, and who produced it as well. And really did enjoy this one. I gotta say, my favorite for today that I've heard so far would be Azai by Cortis. And yeah, really enjoyed that one. And yeah, if you have any other recommendations, please do comment down below. And thank you so much. If there's anything I should know about the 3 groups that we checked out recently, any songs that you suggest, whether it be from the same groups or any other groups, please do comment down below. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment any other future suggestions. Bye.